Okay, this is another video on the pallet shed. I've had to use, unfortunately, some new wood. People are not they're not donating their old wood. They don't want somebody to come and take it from them. Not even wood that's been used for concrete. Nobody here wants to give any up. So I had to buy some new 2x4s. And I've had to buy probably $180 worth of 2x4s. But the construction is going quite well. I've got those walls all the way to the top, those walls all the way to the top, and all the way over to here. And I need to put another. I have all these going on those walls, and I got a floorboard to fix. This one's a little loose, so I'm gonna have to cut it out of there and put a 2x4 under it or something. But the corner there, I can fit those pallets in there, in that corner, and this corner. Not well, I can do it here too, where the wood is being stored. But I found a couple of pallets that are the same size as each other, so I'm gonna have to frame up above the top. See, the corner of it right there, over there, and then the 2x4. But a lot of those 2x4s are going to be added to. Actually, the wife wants me to build the roof across this way, and it's wider this way than it is this way. And I've got a few more pallets to work with. I think I have enough pallets. I got two more. Those two are the same size, so I think I have enough pallets to do this, but it's not going to look as nice as that back part. You want to see something cool? I'm gonna climb up there. I gotta prop it up a little bit. Watch this. Show you how strong this is. Is that strong or what? I don't know, probably cutting my head off right now. Is that strong? It's a little flimsy in between the corners, but it's really strong in the corners. At least this corner. This is the first corner. I'll just put this up. Here, it's squeaking. That's squeaking because the ladder's sitting against it. Don't squeak now. It's the ladder. But that is what's going on so far. Replace this right here. Put those two up there. I've got them right here. I have 4 of these pallets here, and I've got 2 more on the other side of that shed. But my wife's got boxes sitting on top of watertight boxes. But I can take them out. I probably will take them out today. And I've got this guy. He's about 5 feet. And it's got 2x4s, so it's pretty strong. I need to unplug this. There we go. Now I got more freedom. And I've got those 2 pallets right there. They're exactly the same size. And I've got that one and 3 over there by the truck. So that's what's going on right now. I've really beefed up the corners. This is a 4x4, And a 2x4 because I had that much space left in there. It was perfect. And this is going to be a super strong corner. I haven't got any 2x4s or anything on this corner yet, but I've got this little bit of space here. You can see my hand, how much space I got. It's about, I'd say about 20 inches there that I have to frame out like I did this side. I had to frame out this side, and after looking at it this morning, not exactly straight. the 2x4 right there is leaning this way. I don't know if you can see it, but it's leaning that way. So when I put this pallet in the window here, what looks like a window, I will pull that 2x4 back. But I just tied in this corner with some big leg screws. This is the first corner I put in, and now it has some legs. It was not matching up right here. I had a bigger gap up here than I had down here, because this stupid thing, as it was drying out, do not use these in construction. As it was drying out, it was starting to warp, going that way. But those leg screws, I got this 2x4 stuck in there, stuck this 2x4 in there. Those two were already in there, and when I put the leg screw in there, it pulled it back that way. And I'm going to show you the leg screws. These things are cool, as long as I keep my footing. These are massive leg screws. Oh, here's one. Look at that. Look at that beast. And it's got a Torx head. See it? And that Torx head does not slip. They even gave me a bit. Torx bit, and it's got a button on the top. It fits in a hell of a lot better. But I'm still using these guys, which are working pretty well for me. These were kind of leg screw light. They go into two 2x4s. For these guys, look at that. And I bury them in there, so they're about like that. That ties all three of them together. And a good thing I pointed the camera at this, because these were all bent. They look straight now, huh? And I'm not too concerned about the wall being super straight, for one main reason. This corner, square. This corner, pretty close to square. This corner, not square at all. This side cuts in quite a bit. I think about 2 inches at that end from this end. So I'm not too concerned about it. It'll work for its intended purpose. And this being my first attempt at this, yeah, this is my work site. I get entertainment. You know, although I'm building stuff, I need some distractions occasionally. Hey, how's it going? I saw myself. Oh, there I am. Well, that's my hand, I think. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. But I moved all the pallets I had around the area, except for the two under my wife's boxes. And well, that's it for the morning shift. I'll do a evening update after I take a little break. I'm a little pooped. So I'll have me some good Java, watch the Trump rally, and which looks really big. And like these guys were severely spread apart. I am so look. Let's still got a little bit of a gap right there. See it? But I pulled it together right here, and then put some other screws in it because those leg screws are expensive. They're like $2.50 each. So I'm trying not to use them too much. Actually, no, these are like $1.75 for one of these guys. I buy a box and I save $2. So I'm gonna get more because I'm gonna be working in this thing. I want it to stay up. I'm sure all those viewing this would want theirs to stay up also. Let's see. Thanks, son. Oh, actually, I'm not complaining that the sun messes with the camera, but oh, it feels so good on my skin. Till that sun came out from behind that massive tree. See, now it's over here. But before that sun came out, it was freezing cold here. There was ice on the cars, and I was working in it. Oh, look at the connection here. This is one of my good pallets, and this is one of the scrap ones I found. Somebody was giving it away for free, but I managed to make it work by putting some anchors inside on the top and on the bottom. You can see it right there. And then I just clamped them down at the bottom to the plywood, which worked out pretty good. Yeah, I got the back of this tied on to keep it level, so now that it's good and level, I can take this off. And then I anchored it right here. See that? Yeah, right there. My camera work sucks, I'm sorry. And I didn't have to tie the bottom in. Here, we'll turn. There we go. I didn't have to tie the bottom end with 2x4s because they had really good 2x4s there. And they were not the same thickness, but it worked out. Right here now I can see a little bit of the stupid. This one's out farther. So when I do the interior wall, I'm gonna have to, pay attention to the thickness difference on these boards and kind of gap for it, because this one was really thin, the other one was thicker, looks like about an 1/8 inch thicker. So actually no, it's not that much. Actually these are the same thickness as these. It's the width of the pallet that's different. But this is gonna look great. It's actually turning out better than I thought it would. The reason I went with those pallets because I had a good source of them. I went there yesterday in the afternoon. No, day before yesterday, and they didn't have any. And the time before that, they didn't have any. So I'm thinking they're not doing so much business right now, because when I was there day before yesterday, they would normally be a big shift, and I saw maybe 10 cars. When I was working there was like 20, 30 cars, and we were fighting for parking space. And we had some people that took up more of a parking space than they should have. they put the parking spaces too close together, so they had to, the people were taking up that whole space.